The world shouldn't be this way. Uh, we all are beginning to feel it. Men and women are starting to feel that there's something horribly wrong in society, in the world. In particular, the USA. That's where it feels like the root of it is stemming. And we read in scripture about Mystery Babylon and how the drunkenness of her fornication spreads to the whole earth. And this nation, the USA, has the largest media outlets by far for decades now. The entertainment industry, that alone has just spread the culture and the programming to the rest of the world, and in a big way to big cities in the USA. Right? The big cities in the USA are the people that have eaten up all that culture and programming the most. And if we're gonna act like all that pop culture and the media didn't influence how people are acting, then we're just lying to ourselves. We're burying our heads in the sand, and we're completely lying to ourselves. Because society largely now has begun to act and take on the culture of all the stuff that we've seen in pop culture, in media, right? And it's nothing good. It glorifies promiscuity, greed, materialism, arrogance, self. We see Satan being glorified openly at points. And it's no wonder that sin is being, has been. They've been glorifying sin. They've been making it look good, not just to the masses, but in particular the youth and the children. And nowadays, we all know something's horribly wrong. Right? People are not happy. There's a lot of riots. There's a lot of people that just have no peace right now. Right? And even the people that do have peace, that have found some peace, there is still a certain feeling of heaviness. Men and women they're not linking like they should. And especially in the USA, especially in the USA. Other countries, they don't have the problem so much, but the rotten culture in the USA has led to so many men and women going cold on each other, giving up all hope on any love or relationship. So many even glorifying the singleness, right? And I don't see men glorifying singleness. I see men glorifying peace. And that they're finding their peace, they're finding their purpose. The ones that I'm seeing glorifying singleness are the women. And from my experience and my observations, these women are single, yes, but they're always talking to somebody, right? And this is sweeping the nation. This is sweeping the nation because of the lack of accountability. And these women are usually talking to like 7, 8 guys, but they're calling themselves single because they want to entertain multiple guys. These women are not single. You see, the men nowadays that are single are truly single. They're not entertaining multiple people. They're not entertaining people. They're actually working on themselves. We're finding our purpose. We're finding our peace, right? And the problem with modern society, again, that have bought up the pop culture, media, is a lot of people always want to be running. Always want to be running around. They always want to be spending money out in the fancy places, running around, materialism. You know, that is not life. That is not life. People don't live like that. We living in this social media age where everybody's on constant vacation, and people are scrolling and seeing nothing but vacation posts, nothing but glamour, nothing but fancy luxuries, and that is not life. That'll destroy a person. Constant comfort, constant luxury, constant just feeding your body what it wants all the time will destroy a man. Right? If I'm going out all the time and I'm spending money and I'm just having fun all the time, when am I working on getting better? When am I working on something that is actually going to benefit the world? You see, and this is why our society's failing. Because as people, we're not actually working on ourselves, on working on things to benefit the world. We're supposed to be disciplined, not running around all the time, spending, partying, vacationing, beaches, boats. And see, I'm not trying to come down on just women, because I know that there's some men that are like this and have even perpetuated this lifestyle on social media. But let's be real. Let's be real. We see a large growing number of women embracing this vapid, vain lifestyle in today's society. And this is precisely what is causing this dysregulation amongst our generation in particular, the millennials and younger. Now, I actually see that a little bit of the younger generations that are coming up now, the ones that are around 18, 19, 20, a lot of them actually have good heads on their shoulders. And maybe that's owed to the parents that raised them, and the generation of parents that raised them. But this large growing trend of people and women just want to embrace running around all the time, empty fun, and empty vanity. And you know, God tells us about Babylon. He says she dwells in careless pleasures. She dwells in careless pleasures. Right? You can only do that for so long. You can only do that for so long before you realize, you look back and you realize that now you're old and you've burned away time that you will never get back.